Words of wisdom. If you lend somebody $20 and they don't come back, it was probably money well spent. Welcome to the Wreckless podcast. My name is Chef Cody Storts. As you guys know, we're kicking in the lounge today. We got a little bit of a different kind of show. We've only done a few food things, and today I'm stoked to say we're bringing back what I would call, every year is the unicorn. We bring the unicorn of all foods. We had truffles, and then now today we're going to dive into a little bit of foie gras. And joining me here on the mic, live, large and in charge, Mr. Justin from Beer Punk's dad, fellow vet. I mean, I can go on and on. Food masochist.
Yes, that's a good way. That's a really good
that,
way
dude?
to. Yeah,
I think that's new today. I just thought of it right now. Food masochist.
And I'm a Detroit Lions fan, so I really am a masochist.
That is a masochist. You've been taking the pumpkin pooper right now, right?
Yep.
Holy cow, dude. Well, you gotta cheer on somebody.
Yeah.
And next to him, with my same haircut, which I really appreciate, is Justin from Chef's Warehouse. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well. How about yourself? Good, brother. Good.
It's a beautiful day outside. The sun is shining, and I'm above ground, so I can't complain too much.
Nice.
And we know I'm glad you're here, man. I know a lot about foie gras. I've done the Hudson Valley stuff, and I know that you're going to enlighten us on the principles. And the best thing is that everybody always thinks foie gras is like this unforbidden, like we're torturing some animal or beating them to death or something. And hopefully we can prove that either true, and I'm still fine with eating it, or it's not true, and we shall eat more of it.
Oh no, we're going to talk a lot about that today, and how they sustain the animal's culture, and it's been something that they've been doing for over 5,000 years, so it's natural.
5,000 years? Holy shit.
Yeah, they trace it back to 5,000 years.
That's a long time, Justin.
The Egyptians were actually eating it.
Dude, then it must be good.
Dude, it's good, bro. I don't care what they do to it. I mean, I'm one of those guys that's like, hey, man, if it's good, I'm going to eat it. They're like baby cow shoved into whatever. I don't care. PETA, sorry.
I'm with you.
It's good food. I'm eating it, man.
Top of the food chain.
Yeah, well, eventually somebody will probably eat me when I die, and I'll probably taste good from eating all them. That's just how it goes, right?
Yeah.
Crap rolls downhill, dude. I'll take my lashings, dude.
Hell yeah.
But to start with that, man, hey, Justin, how you been, dude? What have you been up to these days, dude?
Oh, man.
I keep seeing these random posts. You're like on stage and doing all these crazy things. I mean, from when we first met, dude, I mean, from the trenches of just barely starting Beer Punks.
Yeah.
Back in the day, we were like, both of us were trying to figure out how to use our phone and just starting to post, right? I mean, it was like, how do we start this mad science project? And now today, man, you're all over the map, dude.
I'm everywhere. Yeah. I do a lot of beer and music festivals, and tour with, if you're watching this, Pumpkin Drublick, the beer with Stone, and that whole tour with No Effects. I did all that. Scallywag, Driftwood, Sabroso. We tour all over the country, putting on these rad beer and punk festivals.
Yeah, which has come out of nothing in the last, 4 years, 5 years, really?
Yeah,
I mean, I can't remember the time frame now. It was a blur, but
working with Brouhaha,
right?
I remember it was just one beer festival.
Yeah,
and now it's like 100.
And that was with Cameron, right? Still with Cameron. Yeah, yep. Who's the man? Great, what a great dude.
Yeah, Cameron's the man.
Yep. Still smoking cigars, drinking beer, and now touring.
He hasn't changed a bit.
Good. He shouldn't, dude. He's a good dude. And now, so now you're touring. You just got done.
Yeah, we really didn't tour too much this year, but we've been doing a lot of local shows. But I just did my last big one for the year, which was Driftwood.
Yeah, I heard great things, man.
It's easy on the eyes. You know what I'm talking about? It looks good.
But you still have beer festivals there, right? I mean, it's still sponsored by beer.
So yeah, I was working a lot for this one. But yeah, I mean, it's basically the same model, everything that we do. It's just we switch up the line.
Just bad music.
Well, yeah. This one in particular is bad music. Yeah.
Perfect. You don't like country, do you, Justin?
No, not at all.
You could have said yes. I just had something to make fun of, but that's okay.
Real quick. Big and Rich. I didn't even know who the fuck that was until we did this show. You guys know who that is?
I've heard the name, man.
They have a little person.
Dude, this guy has a rapper too. It's
really?
A country guy. They do that "Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy" song.
Bro, I don't know anything about it.
Fuck, dude. He did like a 45-minute mashup with every terrible rap song you could ever think of. 45 minutes, not even joking. And you should at least go see him sometime just for the comedy of it. It was...
And people thought it was like real or what?
I don't know what the fuck was going on. We were all like, dude, what is this shit? This doesn't even make sense.
Well, people like it, man. I'm telling you.
I guess so.
I did, when I did my tours back in the day, we did a lot of the stagecoaches, and I watched like the band before the band going on cover the next band's best song.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what do you, like every one of them would like do the number one hit from the next guy.
Holy shit.
And I'm like, how is that okay? But they would come on and they'd still play it.
Hey, as long as there's people in the seats, I guess.
Hey, man, people loved it. It was packed. Everybody was making money. One of the weirdest things I've ever seen in my entire life. But hey, it's a culture I don't believe. And I'm from Texas, and I'm still not into it. Dude.
You are from Texas. I always forget that.
Yeah, dude. I have no clue. Completely lost in that scene. Sell barbecue. That was my only goal. But you're also a dad now, which has got to change the game.
I am a dad, yeah.
Dude, that changed my whole world when I was doing this. I was doing the same thing you were, turning around, doing everything. Little kid came along, and I was like, oh, no.
Yeah, I mean, I feel a lot different, and I miss her when I'm gone. But at the same time,
your wife or your kid?
My daughter.
Yeah,
my wife. She isn't going anywhere. So
no. She's a great woman.
But yeah, I get a little bummed out when I'm gone. But at the same time, I kind of feel like I've already received my punishment. Like, you got a daughter, you fucked up. Okay, I get it. So I might as well just go hard and keep going.
Dude, I got a second one on the way in April now.
What?
Yeah, another daughter.
Congrats, dude.
That means karma
you really
twice.
Fucked up.
True. This is all a part of the game, man. All part of the plan, dude. The master plan, which isn't mine. But I'm in it, dude. I'm in it to win it. How's that? So how does Beer Punks now? You're still doing Beer Punks, right?
Yeah.
Because that's what started this whole thing.
Yeah.
So how does Beer Punks play into everything else? So you're not working with camera? Are you doing your own stuff? Because I see you posting separately and not.
Yeah, I'm okay. Cameron pays my bills.
Well,
that's
of course.
What that does. Okay.
Yeah.
And then Beer Punks on the side is, I used to do some little like small shows and stuff, and I've been busy with Brouhaha for the last however many years. So now I'm starting to branch back out and do my own thing again and put on a little bit bigger shows. I just did a collaboration beer with Gunwale Ales.
Yes, which we have, by the way, and we're going to drink in this next post.
Chef by Stereo.
Let's do it.
And we're doing a huge release party 1 week from today at the Wayfair. So when you guys hear this will already be over. But it should be rad, and I'm starting to produce shows again.
Rad. Hey, Justin, so I got to ask you Justin, too. I'm going to get really confused as how this is going to go.
It's all good. Call me Jay.
Jay and Justin, but I call you Justin my whole life now. What's going on? I feel like
call me Beer Punks then.
That's what it is. So, are you a fellow chucker, man? Are you from the restaurant business?
I am from the restaurant business. I spent 15 years pushing a stove and got out about 5 years ago and started selling food. Now I sell food and stories for Chef's Warehouse.
Food and stories?
Food and stories. Everyone buys a story. Everyone wants a story. And
that was very clever. I like that. Food and stories.
That's what I'm into. I've been to Hudson Valley, visited their farm, came back, held a baby duck, talked about it, watched it grow up. And those are the things that people really relate to.
Oh, of course.
A few weeks ago, I was in Italy, and I was tasting olive oil as it was coming out of the Frantoia. Come back, I shared that with everyone. They get excited. They get involved.
Well, did you eat the duck?
Yeah, I've eaten lots of duck.
No, but the duck that you were...
I couldn't eat the 4-year-old baby duck, but I did, or 4-day-old baby duck, but I did put it up next to my lips and kiss it.
All right, close enough.
Yeah, I'd say still lunch.
Yeah.
Hudson Valley, if it's a duck there and they say you could eat it,
nice
I'm in,
little
dude.
Duck wing.
Yep. Duck wing soup is happening, dude. Well, awesome, man. Well, I want to get into the beer you did collaborations because I'm real curious about how do you get bands to collaborate on these beers? I mean, are they into beer, or are you going, hey, let's do these beers and let's make this thing happen?
Okay, so this band Death by Stereo, if you knew them, they're local Fullerton kids.
Right.
I grew up in Illinois, and about 20 years ago, I heard of this band Death by Stereo from the Punkorama, whatever they are. What are those called?
I don't know. I listen to dorky music, dude. If you ask me about punk, I don't know anything. Country, I don't know anything.
Like, the Punkorama, whatever they are.
Right. We're gonna go with the
compilation.
We're gonna go with the yes on that one.
So anyway, I heard of them, and I became, a huge fan, and ended up in the same town that they're from. Became good friends with them.
So who produced the beer?
So the whole thing
was
my idea. I created it. I had I'm talking the style of the beer, and the logo, the way the can was gonna look, just the whole concept. It didn't turn out quite the way that I had imagined, but I think it actually is better. Gunwale is no fucking joke. Those dudes make epic beer.
So that's where it's from, Gunwale.
Brewery. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. It's with Gunwale Ales in Costa Mesa. And dude, their shit is just always on point. I love their style. I love saisons and farmhouse ales, and that's what they specialize in. Fans of Death by Stereo, probably not so much.
They'll figure it out.
Trying to go with a Mexican lager, if you get what I'm saying here.
Yeah. I got you.
Price points might not be where I wanted, but it's rad. You'll see.
All right.
It's awesome.
All right, we'll be right back with the Wreckless Podcast.